something special. It was peace. It was some special shit he want to do for his daughter. So, you know, this was a long time ago too. It's like '08. You feel me? And I remember that shit, dog. Yeah, man. So, yeah, TV nigga was going through some shit back in the days, bro. You know what I'm saying? And nigga fucked around and performed for the birthday party at the same club. We went, it was like a teenage club at the time. You know, I was in the 12th grade at the time. So we performed. You feel me? Me and Banger. You know what I'm saying? And we was in that motherfucking lit little bit. We had I ain't smoking drink and none of that. I ain't intoxicated. It was just family, energy, and some people. Some real regular people, you know what I'm saying? Me and Baker performed Let's Ride. They didn't say boo. They were just vibing, the jits and everybody. Actually, when we left, one of the jits was like, "Oh, I like y'all. Y'all did good. Bingo, stamp. We ain't had to hit no more TV." That's a regular person. So when I could ask Banker that right now, Banker be like, "Yes, I stumped that. Yeah, I was there, nigga. Shit, my old boy probably was to heard that shit too. So that was already stamped. Like for them to give me that feedback from a song I did, because me and Banker was doubting it. Like, you sure we gonna make this shit? And we was like, because it was our first dance type of Miami-Dade song, fam. You feel me? TV. It was like our first little Dade track, nigga. We didn't know what the fuck we was gonna do to entertain that teenage crowd, because we heard about that spot, Icebergs, to go out there and turn up. When Bird used to go out there and turn up, that's when Bird kind of mastered it out. Ball Greasy them boys, and then that's when the little generation like us, we came right after Bird. But we supposed to really me, like me and Bird already met already. You know what I'm saying? Do a different kind of channel. You know, but you can say it like that. You feel me? Me and Bird met before he even, it's like around the same time he did 56. We met before. Like we already like linked up at his studio. So that kind of like almost feel like nigga, he got on my beat, TB. You feel me? He could have performed that shit and him, my homeboy, was in good terms. He could have performed it, did the track, him a dog would have did, man, I was ready to work. See, back then niggas was playing. I was ready to work. See, I was too young, bro. I was around. My dad had too much pressure on his back, TB. He couldn't do too much shit, but he tried his motherfucking best. He still was strong when he was younger. He would go through all that shit with me and help me get through them channels to get to certain stages and events and shit like that. My old boy used to take us. He used to take half of these niggas with me and, hey, how boys go? We gonna slide out. My son will do some performing. Hey, I wanna go out there. And they'll probably come with their own ride probably here and there. We go through our little thing. Nigga, I already made stamps, TB, but it just was low key. You know what I'm saying? I was just low key with this shit. You know what I'm trying to say? I ain't never was a hit maker yet. I just produced beats that the Miami streets ain't know nothing about yet until the Forbes came out. That's when it got touched a little something, but then not he ain't jump on the best beat and give it to the streets in Miami yet that I made. I get a nigga like 17 beats on one CD. He just picked that particular beat for the Forbes. He picked the best beats that I got on that CD. He could have went ham and they be like, oh shit. But he picked that beat. So if that beat was like an okay beat for the streets, I feel like it was okay too, because it wasn't the best beat I got in my catalog. You feel me, TV? That was just a little runner. You know, it was a runner track right there. Gets a workout for this, get that money. You know what I mean? But we had some other shit. Like, man, Busta Free could have locked in and did a whole Jeezy type shit. I could have produced it myself, like I did Bangle. Man, I could have did Busta Free the same way. Produced like 8 songs, 6 songs when he did the Forbes and just let me do some what you call that nigga that produced Future shit? Metro Boomin type shit. Like I could just be doing some Metro Boomin for Busta Free. When he just dropped the Forbes, I could have did some shit for him to make like a little EP. So the Forbes could have been on my production only. You feel me? It'd have been more harder. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. And then the streets would really be like, who the hell is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who making all them beats? Because he got on other beats too. I feel like shit, he should have just dropped a little project, all the beats that he liked that I did, and just did a project and just made an album out of it. So we could get the real money. And every time he drop an album, I produce it. That's why look, this banger shit, bro. This banger. He ain't switched no producer yet, nigga. He ain't switch no producer. He rolled straight to the fullest. We figured the motherfucking out, dog. My bad, my dog. We figured it out. That's how we do it. Nigga made it through 17. He made it through 17 songs without switching no producer. He ain't switched. This whole album was this little piece I just played with my brother TV for you. This shit was produced by me only. There was no side producer. The only thing it should have been was mastered, the best ability, but it was a good demo. I call this a demo compilation because this is our demo before we got anything mastered. You feel me? So we got a nice material of work. Definitely, my verses wasn't the best verses, but if I could redo it right now, hell yeah, it would be a masterpiece. See, these is demos. So I'm proud of him that he didn't give up and he just kept that whole shit building. You know what I'm saying? He ain't jump on the instrumentals, man. Nigga, that boy locked in. He like, fuck that YouTube and got instrumentals.com and that pill for nigga say, man, play them beats you got, Jay. Because he had that pen and pad ready to go. He liked what I was doing. He said, fuck all that internet shit. Because at that time, my beats was blended in with the '08 sound at the time, and '09s and all. But actually, hell no. Hell no. My shit was blending in for the future. Because ask them boys. We got shit on here already, man. The Hey song. Hey, that Hey song shit. I feel like that shit was different compared to hip hop beats that I know that like hear niggas trap beats and shit. Nigga, that was an okay beat that we picked. That Hey track. I feel like we would have got that shit mastered and got the hook masterized and finalized. That Hate track could have did something. I'm dead ass serious. Maybe Merc verse would have been replaced and you could did another verse and Merc could have redid his verse. Made it more shocking. You know what I'm saying? Like then it's Merc, make it sound more catchy. Because all our voices was different. You know what I'm saying? This is a song I performed right here at TB. This is the first song I performed. You feel me? We was all right with the song because it was in our flavor for that dance. It was our first dance Miami vibe, bro. You feel me? We just did some shit and we performed that bitch for the birthday party and we turned up after that. Met Iceberg around the same time. Right around the same time, met Bird. Met Bird too. This where everything was positive. When we met Bird, it was like, okay, this is gonna be some link up. We for the bring this Miami shit together for real. Because if me and Bird would have locked in, nigga would have been game over for like a lot of shit. You feel me? I think we'd have did a lot of shit. I might would have been broke parties, still going through jobs, so who gives a fuck? But I'm happy I would have went through a natural experience without a fallout. Through a legendary nigga who came from the crib. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I would have felt. Everything would have turned out the right way. Mm-hmm. He fell out with this nigga right here. My homeboy, Bird, fell out with this nigga. For what, man? Like, this was petty ass high school shit. Y'all was in the same goddamn high school, fall out then. It's my dog, man. My dog was just trying to do his little thing. You know, he just felt like he was he asked my homeboy, you think you rap better than me? That's kiddie shit. And then you take it personal and then it went straight. And then you trying to blast him on the internet and then this the same dog you just heard rapping. I met Birds through him. The same nigga you heard rapping, dog. The one you just heard. That's how I met Bird. You feel me? It was cool. The dude you just heard right there was cool with Bird. Everything was locked in. Nigga, I was in the studio with both of them niggas. Him and the nigga Bird. You feel me? And we was locked in. And all of a sudden they fell out. The track never got, you know what I'm saying? It was just some weird energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what happened to the natural Miami-Dade County production? You know, we doing for the city. Like, it was supposed to be none of that. I thought it was going to be like, we was going to turn up for the crib. I was ready to work. I was hungry. I wanted to represent the time. I think something glitched it. The devil tried to glitch it. I was hungry, TB. Niggas was playing. I was hungry. See, leave me out the bullshit of why Jay really ain't make it. And I ain't for the point no fingers and be like, oh, why the nigga, it's my fault. Yeah, it's a part of my fault of investing to myself. When it comes down to like trying to network and do it the right way of the network system, man, that shit fails sometimes. You be wasting time, energy, and too much networking without knowing that it's gonna be accurate energy. Like me and Lil Zane, it's about Lil Zane for just love and hip hop. You know what I'm trying to say? I met that nigga too. We sitting in a nigga motherfucking little spot. He had a little crib, one condominium. He had a little booth in that motherfucker. We sitting in that bitch, me in charger. We post up. He freestyle on my beats. He sitting there freestyling to my beats. If I pop up to that Love and Hip Hop right now, while he does, he gonna know my face. What's up, JBB? He gonna be happy to see my face if I pop up at the Love and Hip Hop, nigga. I promise you that. If I pop up at the Love and Hip Hop, just show up fresh and go into it in studio sessions in peace, knowing that I had good energy with him. He gonna know my fucking face. He worked he almost motherfucking did a song on my beat, bro. He for the load the beat up and everything and go crazy. You feel me? His cousin had the studio in this condo. Nigga had the strap on the table. You feel me? So we was right there, right in the middle of the city, on the outskirt a little bit, way on about the, you know what I'm saying? We was out the way. I ain't gonna put too much shit out. You know what I'm saying? So we was out there linking up. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and Charles was over in the station about to go put some work in. Lil Zane was there. You feel me? And we met again. You know, and again we linked up about twice, three more times. You know, me and Lil Zane and Charles, everything. You know, Lil Zane knew my face good. He to the point he hit me up on Facebook one little time, and I ain't see though. Ain't you know what I'm saying? These is like people who played in movies and so called Hollywood acts, and they get to bump into me through God, nigga. That's how God is. See how God do that shit? Your favorite actress if I just bump right into a nigga. I seen Ludacris at the goddamn South Beach, like 20 feet away from me. Right there, I could have introduced myself. He said, "What's up, y'all?" And he kept it moving. Yep, he was with a chick. Right there on South Beach. See? I could have just, you know what I'm saying? These like celebrities, I could just bump and been desperate. Busta Rhymes and Winwood. They shot that Angels video. They was like 5 or 6 feet away from me, and I ain't even get a chance to even shake one of them motherfuckers' hands. And Rick Ross was right there. He even asked my cousin, "Hey, y'all, you got eating an ocean?" My cousin said, "Yeah." I looked at my cousin. I seen Rick Ross talking to my cousin. I thought it was game over. The whole time he asking her for lotion. So he wanted to get some lotion for his hands for the videos. So I was like, okay, cuz talking to Ross. So I'm wanting to just looking around like I'm trying to get who gonna represent me. You feel me? I'm a legit shit. I'm still kind of young. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Everybody around me was older than me. My cousins older than me too. So I'm like, you know, I'm kind of young in a way. I ain't had nobody to really speak for me yet about management, like who will manage me. Cause Rick Ross, everybody was out there too. I forgot I was in a loss of daylights. Everybody was in Winwood right down that block, my auntie block, just solo with no kids playing outside. No, it was just nobody out the door, just celebrities sitting out the damn hood right by my auntie crib. My auntie was at work at the time. She's working downtown. So she was off. She would have definitely been talking. Yo, Rick Ross, my nephew got beat shit because she talked like that for real. She represent loud. She a speak her mind. So it had nobody to represent for me, TB. I'm still out there looking crazy and like quiet and shit. And Rick Ross and boys like 10 feet away from me, walking distance. I'm just sitting there like, you know what I'm trying to say, nigga? These like moments I just let go. I ain't even get a chance to talk to none of these celebrities. Bump right into a lot of them. Not bump, but shit, that video shoot was a bump. That motherfucker, I seen Busta Rhymes, the Dirty Money crew, the nigga bitch ass nigga P Diddy sitting out there with his chain on, with the gold chain with the little Jesus head on it. I was standing across the street with my camera. I got a footage on one of my cameras, but I don't got it. I don't got the camera though. I don't know where it's at. I got it behind the scenes, TB. I got the behind the scenes clip on my camera. I got a camera too. And I had did a lot of motherfucking behind the scenes of P. Diddy and Rick Ross, my damn self. I promise to God, nigga. Behind my own scenes. Yeah, yeah.
I swear I seen P. Diddy and all them boys at the
Yeah.
airport one time in all white, bro.
Mm.
Shooting a music video.
Mm.
That was like years ago when I was goddamn coming to Florida, bro. You know, in last year.
Mm. That's real.
Them boys, P. Diddy and all the whole crew doing like a video shoot.
Yeah. They was doing a lot at that time, right? In Miami.
Limousine, like playing all white.
Yeah. shopping for my own damn good. I'll do a whole opportunity, bro. You know, my auntie popped up, bro.
So she was your fries for us. That's like one of the main areas you got there.
And 2 years later, the year later, I bumped into me at the floor. Yeah. And 2 years later, I bumped into me at the floor again. I was passing out mixtapes at J. Hell at the time. I was fresh at the time. And I know he see my face, he said, "Oh, let me walk the flower." And Don played and somebody else. And Don Reed, they was standing like together. And there was nobody really around the kids. Just walking around from the stage. The stage was Fat Man, the dude Fat DJ Mama, he was performing. And that's I think Rick Ross got the keys in the city. War at that time. It was like 2011. And when he got off stage, he walked around, he stopped out of grass and walked the block. It was standing there probably the same purple shoes I had, and I forgot the same shoes then. Air Force One, you hear me? And he said right there, nigga, I'm like, are you right there? I'm like, you over there. Like, and he looked right back at him. And he looked around. And I'm standing there with my CD like this in my hand. That's the kids. In front of the boys. But I did not walk up to them like, "Hey, y'all boys, what's up, man? I got my name, you don't know." You know, that's what you see. You heard my voice here. See, these opportunities. This time I had music for Boston. Twice really, I had to see me the first time. So Boston met me the first time the right way. The flow would have been a plus. Like they were doing the grind, bro. I gotta sign to the nigga. You feel me? Because think about it. Think about it. I don't really told a story like that to people like that. Right? I would never tell it like that too much. Because I know that story is going to test time, like a test. Because it was 2 years back and back, we ran to Ross. Third time I bumped into his situation. Remember he performed at Miramar at that club in Wonders? Where it was 2011-ish. You see, on the third time, if I would have known you performed, I would have met Ross the right way the first 2 times. The VIPs I would have met Ross the third time. Just one of the VIPs just buying no time for it. Just the VIP. And I could have bumped to Ross face to face. Again, I had a natural, because I always ain't got that damn regardless. I would have loved to think the VIP just hang up my dog on me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do it with the boys because I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I messed up 3 opportunities. So these though, shit, it's like Rick Ross opportunities too. It's like he just got made that deal. That nice deal to make sure you drop that money back for real. Like new money back, new deals and all. I promise you, TV, my corporate tell you the boss. That bill when he did angels, that was the son of God. The God put to off that video through all angels. And the way I did it, I didn't even say a word to him. Like somebody was spirit blocking me to just walk into certain pieces and like my block, just spiritual block. I don't know what it was, see, like I was something, even at a phone hole, something stopped me from just walking up the ropes. Like you feel me? I was nervous, I was looking for a signal, like damn, I was looking for too much shit, you feel me? So these are signs that can't get your fear TV. Fuck with y'all too, you know what I'm saying? I had like nervous, scary shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know that. I mean, everybody do it. Probably do it on the most of the stuff. Yeah, it's for it. Especially with you having your CDs already in them, you don't even gotta do much. You know what I mean? The A-Rod thing,
yeah, CDs it was. Just right here.
You know what I mean?
This is season like same
You
shit.
gotta try that shit.
Same type of shit. Print like this. Two on one.
Yeah, what's that? You know, it's like, for you, like, then, hey.
Yeah, man, stack these like this. Imagine the stack these like this. If I'm seeing all that shit, I'm just passing. I know you like, what the fuck? You know, passing it out. And so I'm talking about all the kids taking my CD, bro. I did not walk up to Rick Ross. I was like, look, I got fucking going to Rick Ross. But the kids was taking the shit. Like, I was doing my own thing in front of them niggas. Like, I was grinding on my own. That didn't look like God was letting me feel pressure to not fuck with him to do. I'm bad, man. Talk like that. But instead, it was excuse. You feel me? Because I was nervous. Like, I was nervous. Bill didn't have his own self independent drive look like it look like it's any type of way. Like I could just shine all the way pure hat. He just debate on all pimping and stuff way in the game. He had his own little go power. Like he was just, yeah man, I'm just pure. Like he's still what he had now. Sometimes I tell you, like he got to stack himself. He get like he just came across from there. Awesome, everything, some shit came across from later. And then he just disappeared, bro. Yeah. Austin just told me to take his spot. I would definitely feel that.
That's when you was supposed to get that nigga a city, bro.
You better probably be one of them niggas. That's not even
No, he's not. He's not. You're right.
that's not even one of them niggas getting deal with it. You know what I mean?
It's too late now.
Pull up on that nigga and his thing was all there, bro.
I know. See, I feel like it's too late now. But at that time, with my opportunity, because I fucking tell the nigga in a weird light. I know. I want to ask myself, where was my look though? Because I know he had to see my face, bro. He had to see my
That
fucking
nigga
face.
picture of that nigga, I'm gonna hate brother.
I want to spit on my face. I'm
That
gonna
picture of
Yeah,
you, bro, this is my track.
he had to see my face. Because he was right there in front of me watching with this camera. He was like, what the fuck I roll that camera just doing my thing, vibing. And he saw me the CDs. That's what I'm tell you. The CD only got to stamp a picture of the face. If I put that same hat on, I got a note with red and shades on it, and put that bitch on in front of Ross, he gonna remember that swag I had. Oh, that's the nigga with the hat, his name on it.
Shit, that nigga was doing with a whole
Tell me.
bunch of niggas, bro. I had to walk up to that nigga, bro. The only nigga that was goddamn a little scared to walk up to was Busta Rhymes, and he had
He
a
was there too.
whole bunch of niggas.
Yeah, he was
bro.
there. In fact, he was there too. He was behind the scenes. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna get you and look up behind the scenes of the English video. You might see me in the background with a black hoodie on, with some jeans.
Yeah, I'm scared of
I had my
that.
head covered up a little bit. I had my hoodie hanging on my head a little bit. I took that, I had my hat on.
I wanna take out the hoodie.
See, I was low key vibing, bro. Leave me alone, TV, bro. I was in the streets.
And then niggas see you approaching looking camera.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I wasn't fresh. That's why I said I ain't. That's why I didn't approach Ross in Wynwood. I looked like I didn't dress apart. I didn't bring my best clothes. I should have just bought my outfits. That's what I should have did, bro. I should have went in there and bought my. I should have bought my outfits from the other crib. I should have bought it. I probably had more confidence. Yeah, nigga. I was looking too hoodlum. I think that's what put me back from like talking to Ross. I think the second time, because I was studying this DVD like an asshole. It was a DVD, bro. I was watching about. It's called Paper Chase, and it was talking about how you supposed to approach artists. And I don't know why I watched that DVD, TB. Hey, bro, they told him. Hey. The video said you can't approach an artist with MC Light even co-signed it. I said, oh damn, all these big MCs talking about you can't approach nobody with no CDs. They don't like that. They gonna throw your shit out the window. Oh hell no. So that's why I never gave Ross a CD. I was studying the greats. It was on this DVD. Go on YouTube, man. Watch Paper Chase. It'll tell you how you're supposed to approach artists, how you're supposed to introduce yourself to MCs and hip hop people in the game and shit like that. I was studying the wrong shit. Y'all told me not to give nobody the CDs, bro. If I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all was like, what the rule? Rappers ain't gonna really take the CDs unless they see you really in the. I don't know, bro. I was thinking too hard that day, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try to really give goddamn.
That's what I was trying not to do. I was trying to make Ross think I was gonna give him a CD, so I never approached him. Cause I didn't want him to even think. That's why I'm approaching him. You know what I'm trying to say? So I ain't know how to even come at him with a code of saying, hey, Ross, I just want to introduce myself and network with you other than showing you I got these CDs I'm passing out. So you know, like I'm just trying to give you a CD. I would love to take a picture with you with these CDs in my hand. I had stacks of CDs. That would have been a legendary picture, bro. And I was fresh that day too. I was super fresh. Waka Flocka would have been the same photo with me too, with the same shoes on. He had on the same purple gear too. We both was dressed almost alike. Damn, bro. It was at the Flomo. Remember the Flomo College?
Yeah.
It was in the field. He had a Flomo event. It's probably on YouTube. You might see me. I'm gonna look that shit up, man. It's probably on YouTube.